Senator Tito Soto confirms he and House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano signed and submitted the enrolled copy of the anti-terrorism bill to Malacañang Tuesday, June 9. This comes despite House lawmakers urging the leadership not to transmit the bill yet. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque confirms Malacañang received the copy of the enrolled bill Tuesday afternoon. Duterte will have to sign the bill to be passed into law unless he decides to veto the measure. He may also decide not to act on it, allowing the bill to lapse into law 30 days after receipt. Youth, progressive, and human rights groups call on lawmakers to junk the anti-terrorism bill over concerns on the broad definition of terrorism. Several House lawmakers withdrew their yes votes for the anti-terror bill as the clamor against it grew. Under the anti-terrorism bill, persons can be placed under 60-day surveillance, which may be extended by at most 30 days by the police or the military. They can also be arrested without a warrant and can be detained for up to 24 days without charges. The Philippine National Police says it needs the help of Facebook in investigating duplicate accounts on the social media platform. PNP Chief Archie Gamboa says he already ordered the police's anti-cybercrime unit to probe the dummy accounts.
We need the cooperation of the Facebook administrators, o may-ari mismo ng Facebook, para mas mapabilis ito because kung hindi natin sila hahabulin agad, there is a tendency na pwede nilang i-deactivate and yun, talos tayo and then monitor na naman tayo. No?
Multiple dummy accounts surfaced starting Saturday, June 6, as Filipinos across the country reported accounts created in their names without a profile photo or friends. In some instances, their personal photos are used as profile pictures of the fake accounts. Victims of the dummy accounts include activists and journalists. Lawmakers also warned the proliferation of fake accounts could be used to plant evidence against critics of the Duterte administration. Facebook says it is committed to investigate the matter and urges users to continue reporting suspicious accounts. New Zealand lifts all domestic coronavirus restrictions on Monday, June 8, after its final COVID-19 patient was given the all-clear. While strict border controls will remain in place, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says restrictions such as social distancing and limits on public gatherings are no longer needed. Ardern says she is, quote, confident we have eliminated transmission of the virus in New Zealand for now. New Zealand had no new infections for 17 days. Ardern reveals she danced around in her living room with her daughter when told about the milestone. This means New Zealand's nightclubs can operate without dance floor restrictions, theaters will reopen, and sporting events can proceed with crowds in the stands. In the United States, New York City partially reopens its shattered economy after almost 3 months of lockdown. About 400,000 New Yorkers are allowed to return to work. Retailers begin offering limited in-store and curbside pickup, and construction and manufacturing also resume operations. The World Health Organization also reports a record number of new cases globally, warning the health crisis is worsening worldwide. 136,000 cases have been reported within 24 hours, the most in a single day so far, with the majority of them in the Americas and South Asia. In the Philippines, coronavirus cases rise to 22,992 as of Tuesday, June 9, with 1,017 deaths and 4,736 recoveries. Meanwhile, the World Bank says the coronavirus pandemic caused the broadest collapse of the global economy since 1870, despite unprecedented government support. In its latest Global Economic Prospects report, the World Bank says the world economy is expected to contract by 5.2% in 2020, the worst recession in 80 years. But the sheer number of countries suffering economic losses means the downturn is worse than any recession in 150 years. The depth of the crisis will drive 70 to 100 million people into extreme poverty. House Deputy Speaker Rodante Marcoleta asks why ABS-CBN's shows are still airing via Sky Cable. Marcoleta zeroes in on Sky Cable Corporation's franchise, which lapsed on March 30. Sky Cable is owned by ABS-CBN.
We are all aware of the fact that the franchise of Sky Cable Corporation, which is now owned by ABS-CBN, The franchise has expired as of March 30, 2020.
NTC Commissioner Gamaliel Cordova cites Executive Order 205, which regulates the operation of the cable antenna television system, which is now Sky Cable. He adds, this is not unique to Sky Cable.
Lumalabas po dito sa executive order na to ay parang tinanggal po ng executive order ang requirement ng prangkisa para po sa mga cable TV operators. And actually po, yung mga ibang cable TV operators ay pag nag-apply po sa amin ay wala naman po silang prangkisa na sinasubmit.
This comes after ABS-CBN announced some of its shows will be returning via the Kapamilya channel starting June 13. The shows will air via cable and satellite television, including Sky Cable. Bulacan Representative Jose C. Alvarado says Congress must seek to amend the EO to ensure the power of franchises would be returned to lawmakers. The next hearing on the ABS-CBN franchise will be held on Thursday, June 10. Fans of Korean pop megastars BTS raise and donate $1 million to the BlackLivesMatter movement, matching the group's donation of the same amount within 24 hours. BTS's donation triggered a Match a Million hashtag trending worldwide on Twitter, with fans collectively known as One in an Army setting up an online donation project for the cause. Most of the fan group's organizers are from Europe or North America. The announcement follows a recent online effort by K-pop fans to take over the controversial White Lives Matter hashtag used by those who criticize the anti-racism protesters by posting the tag along with videos and images of their favorite singers. BTS is the first K-pop group to top charts in the United States and Britain.